All right, folks, welcome back to the TNT show. As promised, we got a basketball episode for y'all. So we just gonna get a quick catch up on the NBA playoffs. So right now we have four series that are um closeout. We're in closeout. So we got the Rockets and Warriors. Warriors lead 3-1. Lakers and Timberwolves. Timberwolves lead 3-1. They both play tonight. We got Warriors 6:30, Lakers and Timberwolves at 9. So, real quick, who you think is going? You think the Rockets force a game 6, or you think the Warriors close out the
I
series?
don't think so. Is Curry playing?
Oh yeah, he'll play. I think
Not
they're.
Curry. Is
But
Jimmy Butler playing?
I'm pretty sure he is, if I'm not mistaken.
If both of them play, Jimmy Butler didn't play and they still won. So I don't think the Rockets are going to force anything. I think the Lakers will force another game.
You're supposed to think that. You said they were going to win in 5.
So their defense just sucks. And like we talked about, JJ Redick kept LeBron in the game the whole time. He's too old for that.
My man's played almost 50 minutes at 40 years old.
Yeah, he almost played the whole game.
I know he had an ice bath out of this world. But
Yeah,
in my honest opinion, I think the Warriors will close out the series. They have the
I
championship
think
pedigree.
I think it's good though to see that he can still do that, just in case they need him to do that. I mean, he could do it. I don't know if he could do it in a 7 game stretch.
I doubt it.
They'll probably win tonight and force another game. They might get beat tonight. I don't know. They're going back to LA.
If you want me to be completely honest, I think they're going to lose tonight. And it's going to be close. But I only say that because, I mean, did they miss some calls on last game? Yes, they did. But it's the playoffs. It's going to happen. Everything's a
Yeah,
lot more physical. They tend to let a lot of the small
yeah. They
stuff
just let it
slide.
play. Yeah,
But again, I just don't. I don't see them having enough. Like they got Luka, they got LeBron, Austin Reeves. He's giving you 10 plus a night, but after that, it's like
yeah.
Rui's
Who else?
played well, and after that, it's like there's really not a whole
You just
lot to
gotta
go
hope for the
around.
best.
Yeah, I mean JJ Redick is going to have to trust somebody else off of his bench to at least put up some
Yeah,
kind of points or just play some defense or something.
yeah. Because it's not even about scoring points. The points are there. It's just they can't they can't stop nobody.
At this point, play Bronny if you have to. If you really need somebody to play defense
At
that
this
bad, we
point,
know he's a good defender.
put your high tops back on and get back in the game. I guess JJ Redick,
Right,
you just want to get out here.
right.
We need you to do something. Because Lucas scored 40, and they still got beat.
Yep. So again, that's
LeBron scored 30. Lucas scored 40. Uh, Rui scored 23. And other than that, Austin Reeves dropped 17. They still got beat. And so, you had 3 people with almost 30 points, and you still got beat.
that's tough.
Their bench is terrible. Their bench had 6 points.
That's what
I
happens
don't
when
know
you.
what they're doing with Dalton Connect. I guess I don't know. I think that they just wanted to get rid of him, and it just didn't pan out for him because he was actually playing pretty good until they tried to trade him.
Yeah, which I understand why they traded him because I mean at that point you have Luka and they're basically the same player. Like obviously he's way younger, but I mean he can score in a hurry and he can't play defense.
Yeah,
That's just
their bench sucks. Aside from their
exactly.
starting 5, that's all they got. Bronny's not even playing. I don't think he's played the whole time.
No, I mean of course he's not going to play. That makes sense. But at they got to do something somewhere.
Yeah,
Honestly, they should have kept Mark Williams because he would have helped on the defensive end and he would have helped on the offensive end too. Not as much as
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, but that's okay. You just needed enough because you still had Luka and LeBron and Austin Reeves, who was playing well. You would have needed, if they had him, just him and one other player off the bench, and y'all would have been okay. I could see them winning the series, but right now, no, they just don't have enough. And obviously, again, you can't play your starters the entire second half. It's not going to work. They're going to be too gassed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just
So he's going to have to figure it out.
Yeah, it's the Rockets and the Warriors. Again, I don't know if the Rockets have enough to beat them.
Honestly, they do, but their star player, well, I'm not going to say star player, that's all their star players, because Alperen Sengun, he's played well, but Jalen Green has been complete trash the entire series except for one game where he had about 40. Every other game, he hadn't even scored 10 points.
Yeah, he had 8 the other night.
Exactly. So,
Fred Van
again,
Fleet had 25.
that could just be kudos to the Warriors and how they're playing him or defending him, but still, as a star player and you not even putting up 10 points, like, come on, man.
Jimmy Butler had 30 the other night too.
So as far
If
as the
him
two
and
games,
Curry can get cooking, I think they'll be fine because they have multiple people in their starting five that are pretty good.
yeah, which they'll be able to do that against the Rockets, but once they advance to the next series, if they play the Timberwolves or the Lakers, they can get away with just having like a couple guys scoring against the Lakers. But against the Timberwolves, absolutely not. And the Lakers are showing you that right now.
Yeah, for sure. I don't
So
know if the Lakers can beat them. They might beat them one more time, but I don't know if they're going to win the series. I just don't know if they have enough.
if they win tonight, I think Timberwolves
I
will
mean,
do it.
literally, they have to win the rest. They can't lose anymore. So,
Yeah. If
I
they
mean,
win tonight, I
they
think
have
the
to sweep
Timberwolves
them.
close it out.
I mean, they're going to have to sweep the Timberwolves, and I don't see that
Yeah. I definitely don't see the
unless
Rockets
Anthony
coming back
Edwards gets
down.
hurt.
That's probably one way. The only way, in all honesty.
I mean, Thursday we got the Knicks and the Pistons and the Nuggets and the Clippers. The Nuggets and Clippers might go 7.
That one
It
is
might
a
go
good chance
6.
to. It's a good chance to go 7 because I don't think the Clippers are just gonna lay down.
It depends if the Clippers win Thursday, it'll probably go 7 games. I
Yeah,
mean, they have to win. I mean, they have to win. That much of a choice,
yeah,
but
if the Clippers win it, I think they could possibly win. It could go either way. That's the only series from this first round that I say is a 50-50.
yeah, the
The
Knicks
Knicks
and the
and the
Pistons are a
Pistons,
pretty good game or a pretty good
it's
series too.
yeah, it's been a great series. Although I will say the Pistons should be up 3-2, but they got cheated at the end of that one game. They would have won. But again, NBA playoffs, it's going to be, they're going to call it like that. They're going to miss some stuff. It is what it is. Now you just play to force a game 7 and win it. Because the Pistons have played well. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Knicks have played well too. But again, this is the series where I feel like if New York can play its best game, they'll close the series out. But if not, then the Pistons can force a game 7 and possibly move on to the next round. But I'm gonna say Knicks to close out just because they got some players on that team who have the playoff experience. They've been in these kind of moments. The Pistons don't, or a couple people, not a lot though.
right. Because who's sitting at home right now? The
Uh,
Cavs, the
yeah,
Celtics,
the Cavs, the Thunder, the Celtics, and the Pacers.
and the
The Celtics, not the Cavs and the Pacers. Their series starts Sunday.
yeah. Because they swept the
Honestly,
Heat.
yeah, they. Oh man, that was bad the way they did them. They blew them out by 30 or 40 points twice.
Yeah, they swept the Heat.
Hate to see it, but the Heat just were not a good team after they traded Jimmy Butler. They wanted to be, but it wasn't there.
They didn't have enough. Yeah.
Exactly. Um, who else? Cavs and Pacers. They're already set for their semifinal matchup. Again, I think
Yeah.
that will be a great series because they match up very well across the board.
Yeah, I think the Cavs will. They'll probably win.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
thinking
gonna say.
Cavs.
I'm gonna say they win in 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Cavs in 6, but again, it's gonna be tough. The Pacers it could go 7 games because the Pacers are a really
The
good
Cavs play
basketball
good at
team.
home.
Yeah, but the Pacers are really good. I mean, they have really fast pace. They make you play up and down, and when they get you doing that, you're playing their kind of game. Now, the Cavs, the way that I saw them playing defense with the Heat didn't have a lot of 3-point shooting, so their bigs could kind of just roam around the paint and play help defense. They won't be able to do that against
Yeah,
the
the
Pacers
Pacers.
because they have Siakam and Miles Turner who can both step out past the 3-point line and shoot. So that's going to pull your bigs out because they're going to have to defend the 3-point line unless y'all play his own. But at that point,
Yes, Siakam's their leading scorer too. So
exactly, he can hurt you from all 3 levels. Miles Turner, same thing. He can hurt you down low, and again, he can step out, shoot the 3. So I think the Cavs are going to have a tough time playing defense against the Pacers. In all honesty,
yeah, that series will probably be high scoring.
yeah, no, it definitely should be. The Thunder, no, the other team sitting at home, they're waiting on the winner of the Clippers and the Nuggets. Honestly, both teams match up well. I think the Nuggets are probably the only team, or one of the only teams that beat the Thunder. I mean, they only lost 18 games, so
Yeah, I feel like it'll probably be OKC and maybe I feel like they're going to be a tough team to beat. They're just
yeah,
scoring a lot of points.
they got the best player in the league
You think he's going
this
to win
year.
MVP?
Absolutely, hands down, no doubt
Think
about
they're
it.
going to give it to him?
Oh yeah, it's said and done. I mean, youngest team in the league. You're 1 seed this year, 60+ wins. Oh yeah, he got it locked up, no doubt about it. And then the last team sitting at home is, of course, my Celtics.
Yeah,
They just
it could be
finished up.
them and OKC in the championship.
Yeah, but I think for both teams, it's going to be tough getting there. And it could be completely different. Celtics might not even have a chance to repeat. But based on who their semifinal matchup could be, which is the Pistons or the Knicks, I think they got a good shot. Based on what I've seen from the Knicks, and they're supposed to be the third best team in the East, they are in a dogfight with the Pistons every single night.
Yeah, and they're the worst team in the playoffs.
So, like I said, I think Celtics are fine against either one of those
And
teams.
you're saying the same thing goes for LA. You're the third seed. And you're getting run off the court. You're getting beat by the 6th seed.
Yeah, but the West is a little different because you got to think they're
Yeah,
the West is stacked though. It's like
I
that
don't
every
know.
year.
I don't know if Boston will repeat, but it's going to be hard to beat OKC. They're playing out of their mind right now. All I know is Giannis is about to ask for a trade or demand a trade or something because he's too good to be dealing with that.
I wouldn't be surprised, in all honesty.
Him and Tyrese Halliburton's dad got into it. He said, "I won a championship. You have."
To
That's
be
crazy.
completely honest, that whole thing it always tends to get out of hand when you get a lot of the people who are heckling you, and then once you go at them, everybody kind of tries to shift the blame on that whole thing. You're supposed to be the bigger
Yeah,
person. This, that, and the third. You're an NBA player. Yada yada yada. Well, I mean, in the moment, I mean, you got to think. My man's just lost a
yeah,
tough series. I mean, he gave it all he had, and then you got the other opposing team's dad, star player's dad, is coming at you like talking sideways. Like you're not gonna just lay down and be quiet about it. No,
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, I mean, I've won a championship, He's been MVP. What's Tyrese done?
exactly. Well, I mean, he did go to the conference championship last year, but Giannis has already done that more than
Yeah.
once.
So, but yeah, he's probably definitely going to demand to trade the Bucks. I don't know. They suck.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it's just since they won that championship, they've had a lot going on. They fired their coach. They lost as a 1 seed to an 8 seed. It's just it's a lot. They
Yeah,
traded
they got
away
a
their
lot
best
going on.
defender. He went out and won a championship with another team. They brought in Damian Lillard. He's been hurt, inconsistent. I mean, it's I think it's he's reaching that point. He might not ask this year. He could ask in the middle of next year, and he could just,
Yeah, basketball's weird because I mean it. You don't really see a whole lot. I mean, he could probably go anywhere.
facts.
So, I mean, he's the type of player like. I mean, he could probably go anywhere he wanted to go. Maybe not anywhere, but I don't know how basketball works from that aspect. But he could probably go anywhere.
So if the Lakers don't make it to the championship this year, do you think LeBron comes out and says he's going to retire next year?
No, I think he's still got some left in the tank.
Personally, I think it's still there too, but I just don't playoff wise. I think it's he'd have to get a lot of rest during the season to be good and pumped up for the
Yeah, they
playoffs.
just can't. They can't afford to put him on the bench, and he's not going to do that.
Plus, I think he still wants to be able to because Bryce comes into the league after next year.
Yeah,
So is he
yeah.
going to
After
hold
yeah,
out? I don't know.
I think he will. I mean, what are you going to do? Tell LeBron James no?
I mean, we'll see.
Now, I think Bryce, I think he's actually pretty good, right? He's actually pretty good.
I mean, Bronny was pretty good too. He ain't had an opportunity to show it just yet. I mean, you saw he was killing in the G League, but that's the G League. So
So, yeah, but I'm saying I'm pretty sure Bryce is going to be like, I think he's actually going to be pretty solid. Do the Lakers take him?
uh I mean,
So
honestly,
if the Lakers don't take him, does LeBron leave the Lakers and go play with Bryce wherever he goes?
I don't think so.
I think he will. I think he will. He'll have to take Bronny
Nah.
with him, but
Between me and you, I feel like if the Lakers are gonna have a pick and Bryce falls to them, they'll take him. Kind of like
I
how they
mean,
did
yeah.
with kind of like how they did with Bronny.
I mean, they just took him because I mean they could have signed him in the free agency,
I mean, same thing.
but then again, it's like we talked about. Somebody could take him in hopes of LeBron coming there.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a possibility.
So it's always a chance of he could come here if we take him.
True.
He said he wasn't going to leave the Lakers if somebody took Bronny. I don't know if that's true or if he really would have. He probably told the Lakers, "Look, if y'all don't take my son, I'm leaving."
I wouldn't
I
doubt it.
won't.
I mean, why else would they take a flyer on him
Yeah,
after the
I
season that
mean,
he had at USC?
everybody knew they were taking Bronny James. I'm not. I knew they weren't going to take him with their first pick because that would have been dumb.
Oh yeah,
But
without a
it's
doubt.
like we talked about. I wonder how many teams sat there and were like, we could roll the dice right here. We could take Bronny James and have the chance to get LeBron.
Yeah, I don't think anybody
Or
would have
or
took
he
him that.
came out or he came out and said, "Listen, I swear to God, if y'all take my son, I'm not coming there if you take him." We're taking him. The Lakers are going to take him with their second round pick. We're taking him. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's pretty funny. Think about that.
I doubt he retires. He could. I doubt it. I mean, he's still averaging 30 points a game.
Yeah, I mean that's two more 80+ game seasons though. So that's a lot. I mean, at that age, which I mean, from what we've seen, he's done well. So I mean, if anybody could do it, he could. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for
I mean,
playoffs.
he's the GOAT. So, but yeah, that's all the playoff stuff we got. But yeah, I mean, he's the greatest of all time. I don't really know if there's a debate. If you want me to be honest, aside from the championships, I mean,
we'll save the
you
debate.
can't help it. The league's a little bit different now.
We'll save the debate.
So,
but
yeah, that's all we got.
Just a side note, we got the schedule together for the off-season breakdown. So just be on the lookout for that. It's coming. It's on the way. But that wraps us up for this episode. And if you made it this far in the video, comment who your favorite team is in the NBA playoffs and who you think is going to win the championship. And we'll catch you on the next episode.